Welcome, friends. So as we are settling into our resting position, our Shavasana, to prepare to center, to ground into this practice together today, I'd like to invite you to just get into a space that feels comfortable and safe for your body. To maybe just kind of move around a little bit and allow any discomforts that might be still present to just settle it back and release. And close the eyes and just begin to scan your body. I'm going to invite the scan in with awareness with your breath. So as you find any space that you might still be holding or feeling a little bit of resistance, I just invite you to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, sigh it out. And then continue to travel through the body, one exhale at a time, just allowing yourself to sink deeper and deeper into this moment, into this practice. And remember that no matter where you are in this practice, no matter what is being experienced in your home, in your mind, in your body, that it's all part of the whole equation, the whole experience that you are having. So whatever is showing up, honor it, trust it, know that it is part of what you are here to gain today. Whether it's to just witness and allow things to come through you without the need to shift, change, control, or judge. Or whether it's to allow it to just become a part of the entire experience, the entire flow. This evening, I drew a card from my archetype guidebook that I have been working out of over the last few weeks. And the card that I drew today, as you're settling in for our class, was the kiss. So I'm going to just share with you the message from this card as a representation of how we might invite this message into our practice this evening. Before the first kiss, the air is electrified. Each breath is alive with possibilities and magic. What will your lips be like? Do they want me in return? The archetypal energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of merging with others, of letting in what was moments ago separate, two becoming one. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change us, and we move past this solitary self toward union and acceptance. This card suggests true intimacy is around the corner, which requires bravery and surrender. When the kiss takes on a non-human form, it may be experienced as touching the sacred, hearing a whisper, or being graced by a divine being. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and awakening of the heart. So today, as we move into this practice, move into the heart, into opening ourselves to hearing the heart. So as you settle your entire body into the present position, take a deep breath in, and we're going to sigh it out with the sound ah. So we're going to inhale here and sigh it out. Ah. Again, inhale here. Sigh it out. Ah. And one more time. Inhale and sigh it out. Ah. Now just bring your awareness into that heart center, into that space at the center of your chest. What sensations, vibrations might be rising there after the tuning of the ah? What resistance are you experiencing? Is there any tension here? Just allow yourself to be the witness. Take your observation now to the mind, just allowing the mind to be its own part of your being, without attachment, without the need to shift, change, or judge it. Just simply observe it, witness the mind. Now allowing yourself to shift out of the awareness of the breath, body, mind, just settle into a gentle, easy state of being. Recognize that for this time, while you are here on this mat, there's nowhere else to be, and there's nothing else to do. That this is your time. Allow yourself this space to find ease and nurturing, to find centering, to find the sacred pause, to get to that space where we can hear and sense, maybe the sacred touch, sacred kiss. Let's begin to allow the breath to become longer, wider, more expansive with each inhale. And with each exhale, begin to feel the breath just slowly moving out through the nasal passage. Inhaling, taking a deep cleansing breath in, and exhaling gently, letting that go. Just taking these next few moments to settle into this nice, long, slow, steady breath. This will be the breath of intention for our practice. Be mindful and purposeful with the breath. To allow the breath to be your guide. And to honor that there's no need to be in any hurry. Take a few more breaths here, just really grounding into the whole body, to the alignment of the body, the breath, and the mind. And at this time, I invite you to observe any intentions you might need to set or want to set here for this practice. What might you like to cultivate more of here today? How can you invite more love, more ease, more peace? What can you let go of here today? Just allow yourself to be the witness to those intentions that you would like to set into this practice. Plant these seeds here now so that they may move with you through the practice. Then on the next inhale, gently allow your knees to begin to come in towards your chest. The arms to wrap around the legs and give your knees a hug. Just hug the knees in towards the body. Maybe rock the body from side to side, just gently massaging the low back and the hips, releasing tension as we continue to shift. And then as you come through center, pause. Just allow the hands to slide towards the kneecaps, fingertips pointed towards the toes, arms fully extended. Inhale here, and on the exhale, draw the knees in towards the chest, circle out, around, and together, just moving all the way through the hip joints. So we're circling the knees out, around, together, and then back through the heart. Just gently, slowly, intentionally moving. And then as the knees come through the heart center this next time, pause and reverse the circle, moving the opposite direction. Slowly moving, we're in no hurry. Using the breath to help guide your movements. 2 more. Last one here. And then bring the knees to center. Wrap those arms around the legs and give the knees a little hug once again. You shift and move in any way that feels intuitive to your body. You're going to release both feet to your mat. Maybe adjust the hips so you can find neutral. Take that right ankle, place it on the left thigh, and open that right knee away from the heart. So you can even place that right hand on the inside of that right leg and just press the knee away from the chest. You feel a little opening maybe into the hip, maybe into the abdomen, just wherever it feels like it's activating a stretch. And then on the next inhale, release that pressure on that right leg. Lift the left foot off the mat. Draw the legs towards the chest. The right hand goes in between the legs, the left hand to the outside of the left leg, and we interlace the hands either at the hamstring or the shin of that left leg. We're just going to draw the left knee in towards the chest, move the right knee away from the chest, and just hold here and breathe into the right hip. Taking just a few moments here to just settle, release, let go of that hip. Let the breath remain long, slow, and steady. Remember, we're in no hurry, so the slower we breathe, the deeper we're taking that breath into the body. Two more breaths here. Last one. And then on this next inhale, we're just going to release the hands. Place the right hand on the outside of this right knee. The left hand can maybe come on top of the left knee. And we're just going to shift the legs towards the left. So you're bringing the outside of the left leg down to the mat. The right foot's coming towards the earth. Take your right arm extended out in line with your shoulder, palm facing up. Take your left hand, place it on the outside of the right knee, and then draw the right knee down towards the earth. You can even release the ankle a little bit from that left knee. Your head can either look up towards the ceiling or towards the right. And we're just going to hold here and breathe as we're diving maybe a little deeper into that hip to the low back. Just allow yourself to sink further and further, letting go. There's no force. So that left hand is just assisting the left knee. We're not pressing it towards the earth. Holding here and breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Now to come up, you're just simply going to keep your left foot on the earth. Allow the hips to come back through center with that right ankle on the left thigh, and then let that right knee open out. Shift the hips so that you're centered and bring the arms by your side. Pause for a moment. Just be the witness to how that right hip and leg is feeling sensation. Leave the low back. Be the witness. And then release the right foot down. Center the hips once again. Maybe take the feet about mat width distance apart and just a little windshield wipering of the knees from side to side. Be feeling a little bit more of massaging on the outsides of the hips as you're rotating the knees. One more time to each side. And then we'll come through center and pause. Walk those feet back towards one another, so they're about hip width distance apart. We'll take that right ankle, place it on the left thigh. Left hand to the inside of the left leg and just press away, breathing into the hip, breathing into the abdomen, wherever you're feeling sensation. Just be mindful of only pressing where it feels intuitive to your body. If it's not feeling right for you, then don't do that. Honor it. On the next inhale, release that hand. Lift the right foot off the mat. Hands come around the right hamstring or shin. So left hand in between the legs, right hand to the outside of the right leg, and then interlace the fingers, drawing that right knee towards the chest, left knee moving away from the chest, and relaxing the shoulders, head looking towards the ceiling, and we're breathing into the hip. All the while, we're hugging ourselves. So we get these beautiful little hugs that we're experiencing here, tapping into that heart chakra, to that intuitive self, into that divine spark. Close your eyes and maybe go within and settle into this gentle, easy breath, being mindful and aware of the experience you're having here. Take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, you're going to let that left hand come to the outside of the left knee, the right hand to come on top of the right knee. We're going to assist the legs to move towards the right, bringing the outside of that right leg down to the earth, the left foot to the earth. Then we're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, draw it down towards the earth. Again, you can release that ankle from underneath the knee if it feels intuitive to you. Take the left arm, reach it out long towards the left, opening into a twist. Head looks either towards the ceiling or towards the left hand. Hold here and breathe. Slow, steady, intentional breath. We're in no hurry. One more breath here. And on the inhale, release that right hand. We're going to slowly just rotate the hips back through center, coming onto that right foot, allowing the left knee to come out, the arms by their side, adjusting the hips as needed. Pause here for a moment. Just be the witness. How are you experiencing this moment? And then gently releasing the left foot down, lifting the hips and centering them as needed. And then pause. Maybe taking the feet about mat width distance apart once again, taking a little windshield wiper from side to side. And then when we come through center, this next time, pause. And let the legs just extend out long on the mat, arms by the side. Take a Shavasana here. Close the eyes. Take a moment to witness, observe. How are you experiencing this moment? How is the body communicating back to you the experience of the shapes that you took, the postures, the breathing, the observation of the unconditional loving hugs you were giving yourself? Just be here for a moment in observation. And take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, sigh out. Inhale, side out. One more time, inhale, and side out. And on this next inhale, just walk your feet up onto your mat. Reach your right arm up overhead, and just allow your whole body to come resting on the right for a moment. Just allow the head to rest on the arm, knees to stack on top of one another, and just let everything fold towards the earth for a moment. And then slowly, intentionally, lift yourself up. And we're going to come into an easy seat. So just allow yourself to find an easy seat. This is where if you need a little support, you can place a blanket or a pillow underneath your body. And then take a deep breath in and sigh it out. So let's just find our seat. Adjust your sits bones so you're sitting directly upon them. Let the hands find the knees. Let the spine begin to stack one on top of the other, the vertebra lifting from the base of the spine up through the crown of the head. So close the eyes here and just allow yourself to settle into this seat. Find that neutral position where the torso is sitting over the grounded, supported space of the hips. The core is engaged, the heart is lifted, the shoulders are down and back, and the crown is lifted towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We're going to roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down 3 times. 2 and 3. And pause and reverse those circles, moving in the opposite direction. 2 and 3. And relax it down. Lift up through the crown of the head. On the exhale, draw the chin towards the chest, lengthening through the back of the spine, all the way down the neck, the back to the hips. On the inhale, we're going to lift the chin towards the ceiling, opening your throat, minding your neck, only moving as far as feels right for you. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin to the chest. And inhale, chin towards the ceiling. And one more time. Exhale, chin to the chest. And inhale, chin towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, we'll bring the head back through center. Sit up nice and tall. Lift that heart. Relax those shoulders. Let's just roll the shoulders down and back one more time, and then gently allow those fingertips to find the earth. Just allow the fingertips to press gently onto your mat. On the inhale, we're going to lift the arms up overhead, palms seeking one another out. Gently finding those arms coming up overhead, palms together. On the exhale, we're going to sweep the arms down and just gently let the fingertips find Mother Earth once again. Close your eyes and let's begin to settle into the subtle energy that we experience as we move here. So inhale, lift, beginning to rise those arms and sensing all of that subtle energy around you that you're clearing away and nurturing with this movement. Exhale, release. Just imagine that as you're lifting, that you're lifting up anything that no longer serves you, and as you're lowering, you're just raking your fingers through that energy and allowing anything that's no longer serving you to be released. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, we lower. Fingertips gently touching down. Feeling that heart open, keeping the eyes closed for just another moment here. Just feel the sensation of those fingertips in line with the hips, shoulder blades drawn back, that heart shining forward, shining forward. Just sense your beautiful, authentic heart, open to receive, open to be a beacon of light for this beautiful world that we have the gift of experiencing. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to sigh it out with the sound ah. Again, inhale. One more time. Then blink the eyes open slowly. Open and close the hands. Roll out the wrists. Shake out the hands. From here, we're going to extend our legs long on the mat, just for a little animation of the legs now that we've been in this seated position for a period of time. Just bounce those legs out. Windshield wiper the feet. Bounce the legs out again. We're going to transition back to the parallel side of the mat. This time we're going to move into a zigzag position. So we're going to take that right leg and let it come to the side. The left leg is going to come directly in front, foot facing towards the leg. We're going to stack our vertebrae one on top of the other, hands resting on tops of the knees. Releasing your left hand down to the earth. We're going to inhale and sweep the right arm up overhead. As we exhale, we're going to fold to the right, Draw that right shoulder blade back, lengthen out through the crown of the head, and lengthen through those fingertips on that right arm. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold towards the left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold towards the left. And if your body allows you to go a little deeper each time you fold, you can walk that left hand out a little bit more. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold towards the left. Lengthen out through that right side. Really allow those fingertips to feel the energy moving from that hip, knee, grounded right leg, whatever you're experiencing here. Now look towards your mat. Rotate your body towards the mat and bring the right hand down to meet the left. So we have the squared off position. I'm going to inhale and lift the head and chest and look forward. Open your heart forward. On the exhale, bend the elbows and fold over the left leg, chin towards the heart. Inhale, press the fingers towards the top of your mat, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Exhale, folding over the left leg, chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift and shine your heart forward. Exhale, lowering all the way down. And this time we're going to hold. So come either down to your forearms. If you have a pillow, this is a good time to bring that pillow in and let your forehead rest on the pillow. Or you can stack your fist one on top of the other. Rest your forehead on the backs of the fist. Or if you're able to, stack the hands and just lower all the way down. Let your whole body fold here towards the left. And breathe. Surrendering the body, letting go. Taking 3 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, lift the head. Walk those hands back out so they're parallel with one another. Lift the heart, shine the heart forward as you lift your head and look forward. And we're going to sweep that right arm back up overhead and come into that nice extension along that right side body. And then on the inhale, come all the way up and just release that right hand down, pausing for a moment as we lift up through the crown of the head. Then we're going to take the left hand behind us, the right hand to the left knee, lift up nice and tall and rotate towards the left. Just hold here and breathe into this twist. Being mindful of the right hip moving back, so we're not letting it come too far forward. So we're just twisting at the waist as we gaze over the left shoulder. And on the inhale, we'll take a counter twist all the way around to the other side for just a pause. And then we'll come back through center. Roll out the shoulders, move the head, whatever feels intuitive to you. And we're going to transition to the other side. If you need to, you can take a little leg extension bouncing out here, whatever feels intuitive to you. And then we're going to find ourselves moving to the opposite side. So now we'll bring that right leg in front, left leg by your side. Constantly seeking balance. So as we work one side of the body, we will equalize the other. So we're going to release that right hand down onto the earth. Lift up through the heart. And on the inhale, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling, extending through the fingertips. On the exhale, fold towards the right, drawing that left shoulder blade back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, folding towards the right. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, fold towards the right. One more time here, halfway up. And this time as you exhale, pause. Extend all the way through that left side body. Rotate the heart forward. Head can either look down, forward, or up towards that left arm. And just breathe. Sending that breath into the whole left side body, lower back, leg, hip, whatever feels intuitive to you. And on the exhale, rotate the head to look towards the hand. Bring both hands down parallel to one another. Inhale, lift up, tent those hands as you come up onto the fingertips, gazing forward. On the exhale, bend the elbows and fold forward, chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift, extend the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades back, open the heart forward as you look towards the end of your mat. And exhale, bend the elbows, fold over the right leg, chin towards the chest. One more time like this. Inhale, lift and open and extend and create that extension and that beautiful heart shining forward. And on the exhale, fold forward. And this is where we're gonna find our position. So you can use your bolsters, blankets, pillows, or you can just stack your hands or your fists and rest your forehead on the back of the hands. Holding here, you're gonna breathe. Slow, steady, intentional breath. Bringing yourself fully into this moment, allowing your body to receive. On the next inhale, lift the head, walk those hands out, lift the heart, maybe tent up onto those fingers, and then we're gonna shift that left arm back up overhead, extend all the way. And gently on the inhale, we come back through center, sliding the right hand toward us. Letting both hands ground. Inhale, lift. On the exhale, we'll bring that left hand to the right knee, right hand to the earth behind you, and rotate your heart towards the right. Keep your left hip pressing back towards the back of your mat, and you're twisting at your waist, gazing over the right shoulder. Lifting that heart as we twist to the right. On the inhale, allow the head to come through center. Allow the entire torso to rotate to the left for a counter pause, counter twist. And then on the inhale, come through center. Let's transition our legs long on the mat. And bounce the legs out. And windshield wiper the feet. And shake out the hands. From here, we're going to transition into tabletop position. So just allow yourself to find your way into tabletop in whatever way feels intuitive to you today. So as we find ourselves into tabletop, we're going to just gently begin to ground the hands underneath the shoulders, ground the knees under the hips. Just give ourselves this feeling of stability and strength. As those hands ground down, knees ground down, navel draws up, crown reaches forward, and tailbone reaches back. Inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head, navel towards the ceiling, opening the heart to the past. On the inhale, belly down, head lifts, heart lifts, and we shine that beautiful heart forward to the future. Exhale, round the back, sending that beautiful, loving heart to the past, thanking the past for all that it has gifted us. Inhale, belly down, heart shines forward for a new, bright future. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head, just allowing yourself to totally move into this position. And on the inhale, we lift and open that heart. One more time at your own pace. And then we'll find ourselves coming back through neutral. We're just going to take a little rotation around the four corners of the mat. So just let your hips transition around the four corners of the mat. Let your shoulders, your wrists, your elbows, your knees, your hips be your guide. So you're not pushing, you're just allowing yourself to transition to wherever feels intuitive for you here today, now. And when you come through center, let's reverse, move in the opposite direction. Just allowing the body to intentionally, organically unwind anything we're still holding. And then the next time you come through center, pause. We're just going to find ourselves moving into a gentle flow. So you're just going to follow me. We're going to turn our toes under. And we're going to lift the hips towards the ceiling, finding downward dog. So we're going to lift up, exhale. On the inhale, you're going to lower the knees down and find a half plank. Exhale, hips come all the way back towards the heels for child's pose. And on the inhale, we're going to come back to table. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head. Inhale, pelvic tilts, navel towards the earth, head lifts, heart lifts. Turn the toes under, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, half plank, knees down, hips come down, heart in line with hips. Exhale, hips towards the heels, child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, half plank. Exhale, child's pose. One more time. Inhale, table. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, half plank. Exhale, child's pose. Now pause here in child's pose. Let your arms come into complete surrender and rest. Let your hips rest back against your heels. Let your body surrender to this shape. Close the eyes down. There's nothing else to do at this moment. Just allow yourself to surrender to child's pose. Feel your heart as it's supported by Mother Earth. Feel the connection of that heartbeat gently pulsating from just that movement that we took our body through. Just allowing yourself to be in awareness of the sensation and the experience here now. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to slide forward all the way down, face down on the mat. Let your hands come resting one on top of the other, finding alligator pose. So just let those legs come relaxed wherever they feel intuitive to you. Let your heart just rest directly down onto Mother Earth. Let your forehead rest gently on the backs of those hands. Let your body surrender the weight, tension in the low back and the hips towards the earth. Take a deep breath into your belly. Feel the expansion around to your low back and hips. And as you exhale, just gently let it seep out of the body, squeezing the navel back. Inhaling, taking that deep cleansing breath in. And exhaling, surrendering and releasing. One more time. Full body breath. Feel the whole body here. And on the exhale, contracting all of those internal muscles towards the spine. Heart fully supported by the earth. And then gently, we're going to lift the head and walk the elbows underneath the shoulders. Palms come facing down. Shoulder blades draw back. The heart begins to shine forward as we find our Sphinx pose. Legs can come just in line with the hips or slightly wider, whatever feels okay for your low back. Just want to make sure that wherever you are, that the extension is coming from your mid-back and not your low back. So draw the shoulder blades down, lift the heart, extend through the spine, and the crown reaches towards the heavens. We're having a strengthening in between those shoulder blades, honoring all of the efforts that our beautiful heart has offered us throughout our entire lifetime, in every direction. But our heart is shining strongly forward, and we are willing, trusting of our loving heart to guide us, to shine the light. Breathe here. Two more breaths. And gently release the elbows and find yourself back into a child's pose. Once again, knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, hips towards the heels, and heart towards the earth as the forehead comes touching down on the mat. This is a good time that if you wish, you can grab a bolster or a pillow and place it underneath you if you'd like additional support. You're going to hold here for the next several minutes, just allowing your body to surrender to the shape of child's pose. Feeling the breath as it expands into the hips, into the low back, into the whole torso, into the whole body. Acknowledge what it feels like to surrender and to trust yourself to surrender, to honor the surrender. Our reminder that Spirit's always right there, even when we feel like we can't tap into the awareness of Spirit. Spirit's always right there next to us, within us, alongside of us on this journey. Step into the sensation of awareness of the experience you're having here. Surrendering, letting go, allowing yourself to be. Taking two more breaths here. On the next inhale, you're going to slide your hands underneath your shoulders and gently allow yourself to come up. And you're going to transition yourself into your final resting shape, whatever that might be for you. Allow it to be intuitive to what feels like what your body would like to experience this evening. You can come directly into Shavasana. You can place a blanket underneath your knees. You can place a blanket over your body, maybe an eye pillow or a washcloth over your eyes so that you can truly dive within for this time. For these next 60 seconds, I'm going to invite you to just allow yourself to get set to receive the final rest and meditation. And once you have found your final resting position, let's return to the body scan where once we began, taking a deep breath in and sighing it out, allowing the body to become heavier and heavier with each exhale, surrendering, releasing, letting go, allowing yourself to truly be. And once you find that you have traveled all the way through the body and surrendered, you find yourself at the tips of your fingers and toes. You are ready to surrender the body, no longer feeling the need to hold. Take a moment of awareness of the mind, observing the mind as a witness, without the need to shift, change, or judge anything you see. Simply observe, allowing whatever thoughts that might be moving about there just pass through without any needs to do anything. And finally, allowing the breath to become gentle and automatic. Allowing yourself to just trust that it's okay to let go, that it's okay to just be, to surrender, to go within. You begin now to transition yourself into observing maybe a beautiful indigo light beginning to show itself at your third eye center. Swirling light that's traveling further and further within. And you begin to sense yourself traveling that swirl down towards the base of the light, where you see a beautiful white, brilliant light calling you to come. So you begin to sink, following the guidance as we step down a little more with each exhale, with each gentle release of breath. Sinking 10, 9, 8, 7. Your body's becoming heavier and heavier. Your mind is becoming quieter and quieter. Your vision is becoming clearer and clearer as you sink. 6, 5, 4. The light is becoming brighter and more inviting the closer you travel towards it. 3, 2, 1. You are now standing in the light. This beautiful light, white, maybe shimmering with pink, lavender, blue, whatever it is, just allow yourself to see your light exactly as it is right now. This beautiful, radiant light. And as you are standing in this light, you recognize that you are home. You are with your soul family. Your ancestors, your guides, your guardians, your angelic support, all that support you on this earthly plane to have this experience, they are now with you. You are standing in a circle around you as every one of these light beings. And as you stand here, you see each of them sharing their messages of love with you. They do not come as words. Instead, they come as vibrations. From one beautiful, loving light to another. You allow yourself to listen to honor what they share with you, to embrace it, to allow it to flow into you, to become one with you, to feel the beautiful touch of spirit upon you now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take these last few moments to collect messages of your support, your guides, your ancestors. Let every ounce of that energy settle into every cell of your body. So that you may recall it when it is time to activate it. You allow yourself to feel their loving embrace. You allow yourself to experience what support feels like here. Inviting the awareness of remembering it when you have returned. Slowly you begin to ascend, returning yourself back into this present time and place. We begin to rise 1, 2, 3, 4. You're beginning to feel the weight of your body, but not quite moving yet, just in awareness of the physical being once again. 5, 6, 7. Now beginning to feel maybe a deeper, longer breath entering the body as the fingers and toes begin to animate and move slowly. 8, 9, 10. You take a deep cleansing breath in, and as you exhale, you audibly sigh it out of the mouth. Inhaling, and on the exhale, sigh it out of the mouth. And one more time. Inhaling, and on the exhale, sigh it out of the mouth. Stretching, moving, animating the body in any way that feels intuitive to you. Returning your full awareness into the present moment, but slowly transitioning back. In your own time, as it feels intuitive to you, you can begin to come to a seat or remain lying here, whatever feels right for you now. But wherever you find yourself, just allow your hands to either rest at your heart center, or if you're in a seated position, hands coming to Anjali Mudra. Thumbs gently resting against the heart, chin gently tilted towards the chest. We're taking this last moment of our practice for gratitude. Thank yourself for bringing yourself to the mat for practice. Thank your body for moving you, your mind for stepping aside so that you could be present, and your breath for leading you. Thank you for the gift and the honor to be your guide. We'll close this practice here. May the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the light within you help to guide your way home. Om Shanti. Namaste. Thank you.